Hello and welcome to today's maths lesson. This is the last lesson of the section 708, Fractions as a Part of a Whole. Today's learning objective is to know how to convert between improper fractions and mixed numbers. On your screen you can see retrieval practice. Now is the time to pause this video and attempt all 6 questions. Now on your screen, you can see the answers. Pause this video and mark your own work, and then write down how many out of 6 did you do correctly. Hopefully it's 6. If you've answered question A correctly, that means you know how to find the length of the side of a triangle, having given its perimeter. You know how to do the long division, well, short division, if you have answered question B correctly. If you have answered question C right, you know how to express one number as a fraction of the other. This one was actually a previous lesson, so if you've done that right, well done. Question D, you know how to take away fractions with different denominators. And question E, how to add mixed numbers. Question F, how to do a short multiplication. Right, so like I've said, this is the last lesson in this section. And today's learning objective is to know how to convert between improper fractions and mixed numbers. So we will be doing this both ways. We will be converting from improper fractions into mixed numbers and then changing mixed numbers into improper fractions. So let's begin. Let's start with example 1. Convert 18/5 into a mixed number. So what we have here is improper fraction or top-heavy fraction, the one that has bigger top than the bottom. So the numerator of it is larger than the denominator, and we want to convert it into mixed number. So mixed number is a number with a whole number, a big number, an integer, and then a fraction which is proper. So that means the fraction that has lower numerator than the denominator, or top is smaller than the bottom. Okay, let's have a look at success criteria. We are converting improper fraction into mixed number. So we don't need to be concerned with the second part of the success criteria. Let's have a look at the first one. Divide the numerator by the denominator. Now in here, we are doing it old-fashioned way, where we have a remainder. I know that we are very clever and we know how to turn it into a decimal, but for the purpose of this, we just want to have it with the remainder. So I will write 18 divided by 5 equals 3, because that's 3 times 5 is 15, and the remainder is 3, because 18 minus 15 is 3. Okay, I've done the first bit. The answer is the whole big number. So my answer is 3. So 3 is a whole number. So it's a big number in the mixed number. The remainder is the new numerator. So the remainder is the new numerator. The denominator stays the same. So the denominator is 5. So 18/5 into mixed number is 3 and 3/5. So now pause this video and attempt to read the question. Okay, so what you should have done is, 13 divided by 5 is 2, which is 10, remainder 3. So this 13/5 is the same as 2 whole and 3/5. Example 2. Convert 8/5 into mixed number. So 5 into 8, how many 5s goes into 8? So, or 8 divided by 5 is 1. Remainder 3, denominator stays the same. Attempt we do. So 8/3, 3 goes into 8 twice. Remainder 2, denominator the same. Example 3. 16 divided by 6. Or 16 over 6. How many 6's goes into 16? It's 2. Remainder 4 over 6. But here we can simplify a fraction as well, which we would like to do, wouldn't we? So big number is 2, and only fraction can be simplified. So it's 2 over 3, because the highest common factor of 4 and 6 is 3. Actually, we could have done it before. So we could simplify this. Okay, and now 3 into 8 goes twice, remainder 2. As you can see, we get the same answer. Okay, so to be honest, it's easier to simplify before you convert, because, I don't know, I think it's easier. Maybe it's up to you. Okay, either way, pause this video and attempt to read a question. Right, if you listened to me and simplified before, you would get both of them divided by 10 is 8 over 3. So that's the equivalent fraction. And now you can turn this into a mixed number. So 3 into 8 goes twice. The remainder is 2. The denominator stays the same. Example 4. Again, following all the steps for improper fraction, divide the numerator by the denominator. So 80 divided by 3. This is 23. 23 times 3 is 78. So the remainder is 2, which means that 80 over 3 equals, this is my whole number, this is my numerator, this is my denominator. Means the denominator stays the same. So it's 23 2/3. Now pause this video and attempt to read the question. Okay, so 12 over 4. How many 4's goes into 12? It's 3. The remainder is 0 over 4, which means it's just 3. You don't need to write that at all. It's only 3. Okay, so now you can attempt some practice exercises. And here they are. Pause this video and attempt. There are 15 questions. Yeah, so try to do all of them. Now in here, you've got the success criteria, just if you need to look back on what to do step by step, or look at the examples, which you should have copied into your books. The time is up. And here are the answers. Mark your own work and write how many of them you've done right. So for example, if you've attempted 10 questions and only 8 of them are right, you've got 8 out of 10. It's still quite a good result. Okay, so now we are going to be converting the other way around. So we will have already a mixed number and we will convert it into improper fraction. So let's start with this example. So convert 3 and 4/5 into an improper fraction. So now we are looking at the second set of success criteria. A mixed number into improper fraction. Multiply the denominator by the whole number. This is my denominator, this is my whole number. 3 times 5, 50. Add to the numerator the product from A. So that my 15 I add to the numerator. 15 plus 4 is 19. Denominator stays the same. And that's it. Right, it's a lot of writing and it sounds really complicated, but when you get a hang of it, it really is quite easy. So again, 5 times 3, 15 plus 4 over denominator, 19 over 5. Now pause this video and do we do. Okay, so what you should have is 5 times 3, which is 15, plus the numerator, which is again 3, and divide by the denominator, which is 5. So you should have gotten 18 over 5. If that's what you have, well done. You know how to do it. Let's do some more examples. Again, the same pattern. The bottom times the big plus the top. Bottom times the big, it's 15 plus 2. 17 over 5. That's easy. Now you do, we do. Again, bottom times the big, 15 plus the top, which is 1, so it's 16 over 5. If that's what you've got, well done. One more example. Following the same pattern. Denominator times the big number, 5 times 10, 50 plus 1 is 51. Denominator stays the same. Now try the weed a bit. Ooh, 10 times 15 is 150 plus 1. And the bottom stays the same. And here we have some practice exercises. Pause this video for about 8 minutes and attempt all the questions. And in here you have the success criteria for this part, just in case you forget what to do. And here are the answers. Again, mark your own work. Again, just mark of how many you've completed. Yes. So for example, if you've completed, I don't know, 8 and all of them are right, you did 8 out of 8. Don't write it as 8 out of 15. Yeah. If you just attempted 8 questions and all of them are right, it's 8 out of 8. You have not made any mistakes. And the last type of exercises, this is the last activity for today. So in here, you need to fill in the blanks when converting each improper fraction to a mixed number. So in here, we just fill in the boxes. So pause this video and attempt these questions. The time is up. Okay, and these are the answers. Again, mark your own work. So, for example, if you've completed 18 questions and all of them are right, then it's 18 out of 18. Well done. That's it for today. Thank you very much for listening and for completing all the activities. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.